It's the night before Christmas.
Welcome back to RebelTaxi on BET, motherfucker. Hosted by your hunky-ass Hispanic Pan Dulce Pizza. Thank you. We've each seen a holiday special that's been played over and over every December. I grew up on reruns of the Santa Brothers, All of the Other Reindeer, Rudolph the Red State Reindeer, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, Grandpa got gunned down by a reindeer, and Great-Grandpa got polio from a reindeer. They don't make them like that anymore. But for the more urban demographic, this is the night before Christmas.
Battleship sunk.
You are aware of the original Night Before Christmas poem, "'Twas the night before, not a creature was stirring, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner Party." Well, this special has nothing to do with that. It's about an elf moving to America in hopes of becoming a rap star, and it's all spoken through rhyme, which you gotta give credit to that.
Please, all the really cool toys are high-tech Japanese. Some lame wooden train that can't play your CDs or your games DVDs. I reiterate, please, the vibe here is old, it's played out and tired.
It's an average 30-minute special. Nothing amazing, nothing terrible. I at least admire the character designs. I could say the backgrounds are pretty shitty, but that would imply they're pretty. Searching the people behind the scenes, The Night Before Christmas was made by Night Before Productions. So what else have they made? Nothing. They existed to make this and nothing more. They completed their life's work. They set realistic goals. I'm very proud as a parent. Well, let's step and fetch this short. You know it's gonna be a good one with Comic Sans font for credits. The star of this 30-minute Krampus special, Elvin, works for Black Santa. I call him Blanca. Elvin gets fired and decides to follow his dreams of becoming a rap superstar, since it's way better than being born into a society of child labor.
With my talent and smarts, I control the top 40. Just keep your eyes on the charts for the one called Slim Shorty.
This was made in 2003, if you haven't already noticed. It's like the movie 8 Mile, except this is 8 inches of snow. Well, returning to our subject, straight out of the North Pole, crazy mother romancer Elvin is dropped off in the middle of Portland, with a car being his only transportation from here on.
And as soon as he did, a truck tore up his car.
Oh wow, that was close. I was on the edge of panic. Good thing he's safe and that didn't kill him, thank goodness. Fucking piece of shit. He's now stranded and can't get to, I assume, Los Angeles, but why didn't the reindeer just drop him off in LA instead of Portlandia?
What's up, fool? Need a ride?
Don't take rides from furries, kids.
Common sense says that it's better to cruise than hang around Portland in jingly shoes.
So what's your name, dog?
Okay, impressionable kids watching this, it's okay to take rides from strangers. I'm a little surprised. They normally don't allow this. It's one of those American cartoon standards. Standards such as characters must wear seatbelts in the car or have a helmet for safety, no matter how cool they are. Or even if they're frickin' Wolverine with healing abilities, they need that helmet for safety. No excuses. In the Japanese anime Digimon Digital Monsters Digimon Garlic Champions, the Digidestins hitchhike into a stranger's car, but in the English translation, they alter the dialogue to mention it's one of the characters' cousins, who just happens to be driving by.
Hey Sora, I think your cousin's a major lame-o.
The Night Before Christmas is like, hey kids, sometimes you just gotta take a ride from strangers you never met in the middle of the forest where no one can hear you scream. If you had one shot or one opportunity, would you capture it or just let it slip? Let that stranger take you to the candy shop.
I'm in music myself, and my girlfriend's a singer. It was destined to be that you'd fall in with Pup. You can leave it to me. I'll for sure hook you up.
This is where we meet Pup Daddy, Jell-O, and Seamus. Oh!
Elvin knew this was his moment of truth.
Started slamming like Shaq, slinging arrows like Cupid. When that boy started rapping, the whole place got stupid.
I'm a man from the land of ice and snow.
I like how Elvin got a new outfit. He looks like a fusion between Huey Freeman and Fred Flintstone. The gang collab in the club, and yes, this is a rap musical. The music's Okay, it ain't no hollerback girl or anything, but in this universe, they're so amazing a record producer signs them the fuck up.
His rapping was nearly a riot inducer, which is great if you're playing before a producer.
Are you seeing this guy? He has a Hitler mustache, a soul patch, and a scar. This is what profiling was made for. I have a question. Has there ever in the history of media been a positive portrayal of a record producer that didn't screw someone over? Please, give some aspiring musicians some hope.
Maker of idols, creator of stars, I own 17 mansions.
Those aren't mansions. Those are screenshots for E.T. on Atari, you cuck. They stupidly signed the contract, sealing their fate. Is this the end of Elvin? Gellion? Only Tim will tell.
Should I tell him?
Nah, it's Christmas.
Toasty!
Now it's the night before Christmas. Then it's Jingle Jingle Jangle. This is Cartoon Network.
They stupidly signed the contract, sealing their fate. Now we must suffer one of many musical montages.
As this is my life and it's my heart and it's my world that you're tearing apart.
A musical montage should progress the story. Instead, this recaps it. Footage we've already seen makes up the entire music video. We're 7 minutes in and you want a recap? What's crazy is that I distinctly remember these segments being cut for time in the TV broadcast. They are now forced to record in the greedy producer's home and entertain his rich, spoiled daughter, Kimiko. Oh no, I'm sorry. Evelina Katrina. Yes, that's her name.
My daddy's tops. He's the boss of you all.
Said young Evelina Katrina Sue Saul.
You know what they say, Moe money, Moe problems. Back at the North Pole, a mystery infection breaks out. How did this happen? And what's the sickness? Who cares? It's fucking Christmas.
It spread through the ranks, from the elves to the chief, left them sneezing and wheezing with no sign of relief.
Oh, did you see that? The guy disappeared. Where did he go? Considering this was 2003, most TVs were full screen, so they could hide crap like this from the edges. Why even produce this in widescreen if you're gonna cut these corners? That's like ordering a pizza and not eating the crust. You are weak.
We must postpone the tour. Christmas has to be saved.
The crew get word of the sickness, but are under contract to stay on their tour schedule. A breakout is attempted, but to no Advil.
It followed that elf, cause that's what Saul demanded. When his path dead ended, they caught him red-handed.
Oh no, now they're trapped in one of those cartoon prisons where the bars are wide enough to walk through, but they just don't for some reason. If you're wondering, animation does that often since it's a stylistic choice so you can see their faces. If you haven't noticed, we kinda have a Pluto versus Goofy complex here because there are humanoid dogs coexisting with the producer's regular guard dogs. That'd kinda be like as if our world kept tiny naked humans as pets. Weird. So about this cage, how are they gonna get out of this one? If we learned anything from a cartoon, is that you can unlock anything with a hairpin. Flying back to the North Pole, Evelina attempts to sabotage their plans, but like the videos I watch on RedTube, they tie up the young Asian girl. Santa and all the other elves are indisposed. Elvin and his friends must build the Christmas toys themselves.
Let's hit the shop. We got plenty to do.
Doesn't Santa ever just buy the toys? I never seen a depiction of Santa buying stuff from like Walmart to give to kids. His elves are building the toys kids want, replicating existing copywritten products in their own factory and distributing them during Christmas for free. Do the companies and creators of the original products receive compensation? No. Santa Claus is no better than some sleazy foreign bootleg sweatshop toy maker.
That's a bitch move, Santa.
All right, man your station. Show Santa we care.
Wait, the toys they have to assemble is literally as easy as a pull of a lever? then what's the point of the elves? Is this some socio-economic commentary on factory jobs being lost to machines? I don't think so. And remember Evil Lena and how she hates them? Well, not anymore.
But stepping inside, her whole attitude changed.
Oh, wow, this is cool. It's so cool, I believe if I came from this place, well, sir, I'd never leave.
Yeah, she just looks at this one place and thinks, this is pretty cool. I guess I could help with manual labor. Suddenly, she's part of the crew. Her praises of this factory guilt trips Elvin into the regret of leaving this place. That's right, Elvin. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Shame on an elf for having dreams. Your dream should have died a long time ago after you lost that rap battle to the suburban kid wearing a Sum 41 t-shirt.
I was listening to my favorite band once again. Sum 41.
Evil Lena happens to also know of a cure for the sickness with her mother's recipe. Christmas is saved and Elvin decides to continue living in the North Pole and become like president of the elves, I guess.
Oh, Elvin? He went back to living quite large, this time at the North Pole as head elf in charge.
Head elf in charge? Oh, you guys. Yeah, that was the night before Christmas. Forget your dreams, stay in a small town you grew up in, and maybe you'll run the very institution you grew up hating.
It looks as if everything turned out all right. So Merry Christmas, y'all, and to all, a good night.
Decorating the Christmas tree signals the beginning of the holiday season, and when it's done right, when all the lights and ornaments are gently placed on the tree with care, a common pine tree can be transformed into something special. Season's greetings and welcome. Up next, it's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, only on Cartoon Network.